All right. You want to step up here and state your full name for the judge?
Bethany Ann Edgar.
All right, Miss Edgar. There are no local charges. There is a warrant out of the Maricopa County Superior Court that did not have a bond. The warrant is for the following charges. Criminal trespass in the first degree, that's a class 6 felony. Criminal damage, a class 6 felony. Also a misdemeanor charge of criminal damage, class 2 misdemeanor. So I placed for Maricopa County, I placed a $5,000 secured bond warrant. They had you held under a no bond. You'll be held in custody unless you post that bond. If you post that bond, you still need to report to Maricopa County Superior Court within 10 days of your release. If you do not...
What is a secure bond? What does that mean? Like you can post...
That means that you need... Yeah, you can't go through bail bonds. It's not eligible for bail bonds where they only hold 10% and all that. It's secure, so it needs to be the $5,000 amount.
Okay. And if I don't get that, I just stay in jail until the court date?
They'll be contacted and made aware that you are held in custody and that I've posted a $5,000 bond, and they'll normally come to get you in a day or two to report to those charges.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Any questions outside of that?
No.
Okay, that's all I've got for you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So basically what it said is I'm not going to be able to get that.
Step to the counter. State your full name for the judge. Hold on.
Brittany Bascom.
Okay. The state is alleging 2 charges against you. One of them is a felony allegation, and one of them is a misdemeanor allegation. The felony allegation is an aggravated assault charge filed under the domestic violence statute, and the misdemeanor charge is a criminal damage charge filed under the domestic violence statute. On both of those charges, you have the right to remain silent, right to counsel, and right to trial. I've scheduled you for 2 hearings. One of them is for the felony, and one of them is for the misdemeanor. First, the felony. I've scheduled you for a preliminary hearing on the 4th of May at 4 o'clock p.m. The preliminary hearing is to determine if there is probable cause to charge you with that felony allegation, not convict you. If probable cause is found, then your case will bind over to the Gila County Superior Court. If probable cause is not found, that charge can be dismissed. On the misdemeanor charge, I've scheduled you for an arraignment on the 13th of May. So first the felony one will come, and then the misdemeanor one. The 13th of May is the arraignment. That's where you'll need to be prepared to plead either guilty, not guilty, or no contest to the criminal damage charge. Depending on how you plead will be what happens next with the court proceedings, and all of those options, as well as the penalty range, will be explained to you at the next hearing prior to giving your plea, so you'll be well informed. You understand that? Okay. The microphone's not that sensitive, so I need you to speak up so it records. Thank you. Your release conditions for both charges are obey all orders of the court, do not commit any crimes, notify the court immediately of any change of address, do not leave the state of Arizona without permission of the court, do not have any unwanted contact with the alleged victim. So what that means is I'm not restricting you from all contact, but any unwanted contact. So as soon as the alleged victim in this case says that they don't want to talk to you anymore, you must comply with that request, or you're violating these release conditions, and your release could be revoked as a result of that. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Also, you're not to possess any firearms, since one of the charges is a felony allegation that if you're convicted, you could become a prohibited possessor. I'm also ordering you to report to pretrial services. So what that is when you're released from custody, is what I intend to do is release you on your own recognizance, is that you are to contact the probation department. You're not on probation, but you are on release services. They're going to monitor you between now and the next court date, and so on and so forth, until the case is adjudicated, to make sure you're appearing for court and that you're following the release conditions that are set forth. They might also have additional requirements of you that you must comply with. Any violation of these release conditions or of their conditions could result in your release being revoked as well. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. Do you have any questions?
No.
All right. One more component on the felony allegation. There's a possibility that that case could go in front of a grand jury prior to your court date on the felony allegation. If that does occur, then you will not need to appear in court. So the best thing for you to do is to call the first business day prior to that court date to see if you need to even appear. And the court staff will let you know if you need to appear on the felony. You do need to appear on the misdemeanor one. So just make sure you don't confuse those. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I have for you.
Yeah. That was all, sorry.
Send it to you, Mr. French?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bet.